Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to put together our sinking funds for the month of July 2019. In front of me I have my Erin Condren Life Planner / Deluxe Monthly Planner. I did jump on the Franken Planner wagon this year and I actually combined the two books. So if you haven't watched that video, I did post it last Friday so you can kind of see how I set everything up. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm completely smitten with this cover, by the way. Like, it is so pretty, especially with the rose gold coil. I am loving it. So the way that I have it set up is I've got my little tab for each month, and then we've got kind of all the guts of the life planner in neutral here. And then I've got my colorful monthly spread from the Deluxe Monthly. Got all my bills written out, my paydays, everything like that. And then we get into notes pages. So I've got all my notes pages kind of labeled. I have plans for each one. I put like 4 to 5 extra notes pages in between each month. So yeah, so this is the monthly budget and the weekly check-in. I set that all up in yesterday's video, so definitely check that out if you want to see all of that. And then this is where I'm going to put our sinking funds and our transaction log. And I am using kit 148 from Planner Kate to put together my budget pages. I've been using Sara Marie stickers for a couple months now, and I absolutely love her stickers. I didn't switch because I didn't like her stickers or anything like that. I love them. I think they're great. I simply am just kind of super type A, and I wanted everything to match because I've got everything in one book now. So I've got some thin washi, and then my transaction log and my sinking funds set or kit or whatever you want to call it here. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out by just laying down all of my washi. I feel like that would be the easiest. I'm going to take this big strip here, and I've learned to line it up with the bottom of the hexagon, and that seems to work pretty well. And I'm actually just going to go ahead while I'm at it and lay this one down here as well. Okay. And then we're going to put our script on. So we'll do sinking funds on this side. And we'll do the transaction log on this side. Okay, and I love using these sticker kits because it makes this whole process just so much easier and quicker. So we'll put our little washi strip. And we'll do the same over here for the transaction log. I am loving having a transaction log to track our spending from our sinking funds. I have it in EVERYDOLLAR, which is like an online budgeting app that you can use, but it's not always like super accurate since we use cash and like the change and stuff. I don't know really how to explain it, but the change kind of affects how much we truly have in each sinking fund because I don't save all of the change in like each individual sinking fund. This is my little book that has all my sinking funds, the envelopes in it. I put it all in like a change jar. So, but yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out by listing out all of the sinking funds. So the first category that we are going to have is accountant, and I am definitely going to pay someone to do our taxes for this upcoming tax season because with my income from YouTube and having like business expenses and things like that, I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. So that'll be our first one. And then we've got our anniversary, which also includes like date nights and things like that. because of spacing reasons, I'm not going to write date night. But, and then we've got back to school. We've got beauty. And back to school, my daughter is starting pre-K in August, so that's going to include like school supplies, if we need to get her new shoes, just things like that. So, and then we've got birthday / gifts. We have our car insurance. And then we've got our car maintenance. We have car tags, which is our registration. And Christmas. Okay, and then we've got clothing for my husband. And I got this idea from Sarah Marie, separating the clothing funds. I feel like that just helps, so everyone has their own separate one, and you know, no one's going out for like a big clothing shopping spree and then someone else needs something and there's nothing left. So we have clothing funds for every member of our family. And then we've got diapers and wipes. I'm just gonna write diapers. We have family fun, which is like entertainment essentially. So if we like go to a movie or go bowling or, you know, something like that. Then we've got family pictures. I do want to get some newborn photos of Julia in October, so I'm kind of saving aggressively right now for that. And then we've got a golf fund for my husband. He loves to go out and play golf when he's able to. Right now in the summertime in Arizona, it's been a little too hot for that, but if there's like an early morning where he can go, he does. And we've got holidays, and that includes like Easter, Halloween, Father's Day, Mother's Day, that kind of stuff. And then we've got our house maintenance. We have our medical, which does include dental and vision. We have our subscriptions, and that includes like, oops, that includes like Amazon Prime, this is why I use erasable pens, I love them, and Headspace, which is a meditation app, Tone It Up, which is where I get my workouts for prenatal workouts, because they're all like 20 minutes or less, and I find Karina and Katrina, the creators of Tone It Up, to be really motivational. Then we have technology, which is like cell phone replacement, computer replacement, TVs, that sort of stuff. And then we've got our vacation fund. So, as you can see, we are all the way at the bottom here. But that's okay. I feel like I've racked my brain and I can't possibly think of any other sinking funds we would need. So the next thing I'm going to do is draw some lines in. And I think I'm going to need to move this over a bit. What else am I going to need to move over? And that. Okay. All right, so I'll draw a line down there. We'll do one there. I didn't mean to draw on the sticker. Seriously love erasable pens. I've got these linked down below. They're friction pens. And I personally prefer the 0.7 because it's a little bit bolder. I was using the finer point and I liked it. It just wasn't quite bold for me enough. I've been really liking bolder pens lately. So, you know. Okay. So we've got all of our lines in. And we'll fix some of this. I'm telling you, I'm being so like perfectionist because I'm in a new planner, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's okay. All right, so let's see. So our starting balances we're going to put in first, and we're going to actually look at our sinking funds to determine what our starting balances are. So we first off have accountant, and we don't have anything in that fund as of right now because we're just starting it. So our starting balance is $0. Anniversary is empty, so that is 0. Back to school, I think we have 30 in here, so we haven't spent anything. 20, or 10, 20, 25, and 30. So we're starting out that fund with $30. And then we've got beauty, and I think I've got, yeah, just $5 in beauty. Birthdays and gifts, we have $11 as our starting. $11. For car insurance, we're just starting that this month, so there's nothing in there currently. So we're starting that out at 0. And then we have car maintenance, and in that fund we've got 20, 40, 45, and 50. Car maintenance is probably that one fund where I feel the most relief when it's like built up really good, because we have a history of just having tons of car repairs. And I don't know if it's because we got Dodges or what, but like, my goodness. I want to get Toyotas next time we go car shopping. I want a Toyota Sienna, and my husband really wants to get a Tacoma. So eventually we will be replacing our vehicles, but for now they're running just fine. Car tags, we've got 20 and 30. I know registration for our Dodge Avenger is due in December, so we should be ready to go by then. We got 30 for car tags. Christmas, I don't think we've spent anything. Well, we got 20, 40, 45, and 50. 50 in Christmas. And then my husband spent all of his clothing money. He got some new shorts for the summer. I know Julia is 0 as well, because we're not putting anything in her fund until probably after she's here. Because pretty much all of our savings is going towards, you know, baby gear, onesies, and pajamas, and we need to get a bassinet. We need to get like a little play mat. We need to get her crib, that kind of stuff. Maddie, she's got $15, and I really need to go get her some new socks because all of her socks are all of a sudden too small for her feet, and I also need to get her new shoes. So I'm hoping in July to go, once that fund builds up, to go and get that for her. So we have $15 in her account. And then I have 20, 40, 50, and 60. I really need to go get some maternity shirts, so I'm gonna do that soon, probably within this next week or so. So we have 60 in mine. Diapers and Wipes is empty. We have like 6 or 7 big boxes of Kirkland diapers, so we should be good for a while. I am going to start funding it this month though, just so that we have like a decent chunk saved up for when the time does come when we do need to go get diapers. Family Fun is empty. That is our like entertainment fund. We went and saw Secret Life of Pets, and then we took money out of here for like ice cream and stuff like that. So family pictures, we should still have 50. We've got 20, 40, 45, and 50. My goal is to have like $250 saved up. I know newborn pictures tend to be a little on the pricier side. We do have some neighbors who have photography businesses, so I need to still find a photographer, because our photographer who did Maddie's pictures, Ashley, who I love. Ashley, I don't know if you watch my videos, but I'm so sad that you're not here to do Julia's photos, but she moved to Oregon, so we have to find a new photographer. And then my husband hasn't spent any of his golf money, so he still has $20 in there. And holidays still has 20. I'm hoping to build that up to about $80, $100 by the time Halloween rolls around. We got 20 in there. House maintenance, shockingly, we didn't spend anything. And this includes like if we need new air filters, if we need anything we'd have to like repair. So that's $40, like air filters, filters for our fridge, that sort of stuff. So we got 40 in there still. Medical, dental, and vision, we have 0, kind of the same thing with Julia's clothing fund. It's all just going to come out of like our stork fund, essentially. We're beefing up our savings as much as we can before she gets here to cover baby expenses, medical expenses. My maternity leave is not paid, so if we need to dip into it to pay bills so that I can take my full 12 weeks of leave, that sort of stuff. So we got 0 in medical. Subscriptions still has 20. I don't think I have anything due until Headspace in January, so that's 20 in subscriptions. Summer activities we're not funding this year, we'll fund it next year because we're already in summertime. And we already have like a couple things planned for Maddie for summer stuff. Technology, I'm gonna start funding this month because I've mentioned this before, but I am definitely going to need a new computer here pretty soon because mine is really old. And both my phone and my computer keep running out of storage with as much as I film and edit. So I'm gonna need to get a new phone eventually with more storage as well, but that will come in time. I have to be patient. Vacation has 0. We're probably not gonna fund that until we're out of debt, honestly. But so those are all of our starting balances. So let's go ahead and calculate what we're starting with. In the total. Okay, so we are starting out with $401. And then as far as what we are adding this month, so for the accountant, we are going to add $40. For anniversary / date night, we are adding $80. And the whole goal with the anniversary date night, the reason why those are combined categories is like, it's kind of an incentive for us to find cheap things to do for dates, because the less we spend on dates throughout the month, the more money is going to build up for our anniversary, so we could do something like really cool. Like we would really like to start a tradition of doing like a staycation for a night, just finding like a, you know, nicer hotel to stay at for one evening and that sort of thing. So okay, back to school is going to get another 30. Beauty is going to get $10. Birthdays and gifts is going to get another 40. car insurance is going to get $160. Car maintenance is going to get $100. Car tags is going to get another $30. Christmas is going to get another $50. Andrew is going to get $30. Julia is not going to get anything for clothes. Maddie's going to get another $30. And I'm going to get another $60 because I'm going to have to go get like nursing tanks and that sort of stuff like once Julia's here. So we're just kind of beefing mine up a little bit more. And then for diapers, we're going to put $30. Family fun is going to be $100. Family pictures is going to be $50. Golf is going to get $20. Holidays is going to get $20. House maintenance is going to get $40. Medical is going to get $0. And then subscriptions is going to get $30. I realized that after adding everything up, we need to put more in there. And then summer is going to get $0. Technology is going to get $40. And vacation is going to get $0. So we're putting a total of $990 in our sinking funds. So there are all of our sinking funds. And then as far as our transaction log is concerned, I think I'm just going to put a little thin piece of washi down on the bottom, maybe these little stripes, these blue stripes, just to kind of tie everything off. And I'll add my lines in. And you guys didn't even see that, I apologize. I need to make sure I'm checking the viewfinder more often. Okay, so we have the date, the description, and then the amount and balance. Okay. I got a little bit on the washi down there. Okay, so that is the full spread of our sinking fund. So that is all set up, ready to go. We've got all of our starting balances, all of what we're adding, and then I'll keep track of what we're deducting and what our ending balances are using this transaction log over here. So that will be really helpful. So those are the first, couple pages of our budget. And I didn't get a chance to actually really show this in my budget video because I couldn't find these stickers. I finally found them. But what I'm planning to do is I'm going to kind of check these off as I pay them and write in the amounts and everything. And that'll kind of help me keep track of our weekly budgets, which I'm going to be keeping on these pages over here, the spending trackers and all of that. And then I'm going to be putting our variable income page together over here eventually too. I was thinking of doing a separate video for that, but honestly, I don't think I really need to, so I'll probably just do that in my own time. Unless you guys want to see that moving forward, just let me know. I'm happy to film it if you guys want to see that, but I didn't want to make the sinking funds video too long and the budget video too long by putting the variable one in there as well. But that's something I could definitely put together though if you guys want to see it. You'll see it at the end, once I have everything together. But yeah, so that is it for our sinking funds. We are all set to go for the month of July. And then I wanted to also mention, we stuff our sinking funds on the 2nd and 4th paycheck of every month. So, and I do post those videos on Saturdays. So definitely be on the lookout for those. And you guys will see like me adding the cash in and all that kind of stuff. And I'll also check in with our transaction log and kind of keep up on it that way. So if you guys have any questions, comments at all, leave those down below for me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, just so you can catch all of my future videos. Everything I use for budgeting is always linked in the description box down below, along with promo codes and referral links. So check that out if you are interested, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye!